army big enough to destroy Ekor's? How many magi did he have? Was he sure he could overcome Miros's faction within the Ordo Castruo? The emir didn't give any definitive answers, of course, and Gervon would have been surprised if he had. They were not allies, just enemies in collusion. Nor did the Rundians tell him all their plan, just the part he needed to know so that he could deploy overwhelming forces against the Duke of Argundi during the crusade. Ekor would have inexperienced soldiers and weak-blooded magi, and was traveling into the most inhospitable deserts of the East. None of the Rundians showed concern that Rashid was any threat to the real army, Cultus Corian's forces, who would have the best of everything and were nigh on invincible. And after that, Gervon smiled grimly, then the rest of our plan unfurls. Dasa, Kesh, and Javan would become states in thrall to Pallas forever and provide the staging ground for the full conquest of Antiopeia. Rashid's destruction of Ekor would be forgotten, except in Argundi itself, where its weakening effect would prevent any possibility of revolt for generations to come. Emperor Constant would become ruler of the known world. Bellonius Volt concluded the discussion with his trademark flourish and turned towards the throne, seeking imperial assent. Constant glanced sideways at his mother, as usual, before inclining his head. Rashid noticed, of course, a little intelligence of his own to take home, that the Emperor of the West's hands were tied up in apron strings. "Emir Rashid," Lucia said, "do you have any questions of your own?" The Emir bowed his head slightly. "None at all, lady. The Magus has been most clear." His voice had a music that would have beguiled one of Kor's nuns. "You do not find it strange that we would act against our own?" Lucia asked lightly. Rashid smiled. "Let me tell you a tale of my own family. My grandfather once invited his brothers and cousins, all those with a claim to the throne of Halikut, to a great feast. He lavished them with gifts and sweet things for a week. On the final night, having allayed the fears of even the wariest, he released 10,000 serpents he had collected for the purpose into the sleeping chambers. He wiped out his entire family, except for his immediate kin, and so secured his reign." Gervon saw looks of skeptical disdain creep across Corian and Dubrail's faces. Betelin was looking appreciative. His own ruthlessness ran just as deep. For himself, it just seemed wasteful. He could have found more elegant solutions to such problems, he was sure. As for Lucia, it was as if she recognized a kindred spirit. "How will your people greet victory over Duke Ekor?" he asked Rashid. Those emerald eyes met his own. "With great rejoicing." "It will be your only victory," Corian warned. Rashid smiled faintly. "All know your reputation, General Corian." "Then don't be deluded by the crust we throw you and think you can repeat the feat without our connivance," Corian snapped. His mouth was shaping the insult, mudskin, but he had the sense to leave it unspoken. Rashid was a magus himself, one of a handful of Keshi-blooded magi who were part of the Ordo Castruo, the heretical magi based in Antiopeia. Rashid was a three-quarter-blooded mage, and though all present in this room had the gnosis, Rashid was a renowned practitioner of the art. "The war will unfold as Am wills," Rashid responded mildly. "We will destroy your enemy the Duke of Argundi, and then all cooperation is over. What will be, will be." "As it should be," Lucia put in. "Emir Rashid, we are grateful for your presence here. We will ensure you are kept apprised of Ekor's movements as the campaign unfolds, and will take care of sending him false intelligence to draw him on to Shaliyah. We trust you will take full advantage." Rashid rose smoothly to his feet and bowed gracefully. "We will have victory, Am willing." Lucia rose also and accepted a kiss on the hand from the emir. A flurry of insincere well